So the goal is to fill that case with 2, 3, several thousand points of orcs and goblins over the next several weeks. Ideally by like the end of September. And really my objective today is to paint some wolf riding gobbos, but to keep the wheels on this bus going round or something, I need to do some more building. At least first. Building, or specifically the scraping of mold lines, is definitely the thing in the hobby that I enjoy the least. So I kind of incentivize myself to do the actual building by kind of forcing myself to paint after I build, which is good news now because these guys are built, which means time to paint some goblins. Alright, just like all the other goblins in this army, I have started with a base coat of burnt sienna, and yeah, we're still all gouache, all the time. And because I really like the sort of monotone look of this army, with just the pops of green that stand out for the gobbo's skin, we're going to continue with that. So I'm thinking tan all over, well, the cape, cloak, whatever of this boss, this champion, but also the wolf itself. And for that greeny, yellowy skin, yellowish green. I just really love with these gouache paints and the sort of reactivation of them that I can just use this single sort of highlight color to create a bunch of different tones on the flesh, on the mini. So as I do my sketchy lines, the paint reactivates and mixes with the paint that's below it, which not only gives me some interesting mid-tones, but it also rips and tears and pulls at that paint underneath and creates some really interesting texture. And I find that I have a lot of control over that by simply adjusting the dilution of the paint that I am putting over top. And to add a bit more life and brightness to the face and parts of the skin, just little dots of this lemon yellow. And to stick with this monotone, everything but that green, just kind of dull browns, we'll do this lunar gray, which is quite a bit more gray than tan, but looks pretty similar on the model on top of this burnt sienna. And of course, this light blue-gray for all of the metal, exactly the same as we've been doing on this whole army so far. And the final thing is just a little bit of spot color. And I've been using this orangey red, vermilion red, for bows and staffs. And I'm going to use it for this top knot and the inside of this cloak. Just as the final thing for this little champion. Okay, I think that's a pretty successful day. The painted portion of the army continues to grow. That's more dudes in the case. And we've got some more friends ready to get painted up. Well, first I need to slap some texture onto the bases, but that's a problem for future Jared. For now, I'll say thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.